Well, it started with Royal High Minis. Was the very first rugby I ever started, and then went to Stewarts Melville and had a long playing career with Stewarts Melville up until 2 years after I left school. So that's the brief.
So up until 18?
Up until about 18, 19, yeah.
And then what happened?
And then after that, went to Curry for a season, which was great. And then got contracted with Edinburgh Rugby in about 2002.
Who was the head coach then?
That was Frank Havidan and Henry Edwards helping him out. So yeah. Probably did start at school playing for Stewarts Melville. Phil Wayne, who we all know, and Chris Spence, they were my school teachers, school PE teachers, but also they were the head coaches at Stewarts Melville at the time, and they had a big bearing on my career. And then after that, it would be Frank Haddon and Henry Edwards. After that, obviously spent a long time under their guidance at Edinburgh. Career highlights. I would say when Edinburgh first got to the quarter-final of the Heineken Cup, I'd really only just joined the club and managed to sneak in the squad and managed to get some game time in that game in Toulouse with some amazing players. So that was like a dream moment, that one. And then coaching-wise, I was lucky enough to be involved with Hong Kong and their World Cup qualifying campaign. Got all the way to the repechage, got beat by Germany and Canada, unfortunately, but that whole experience was amazing. Why Stewarts Melville? I think it's a pretty easy answer, that one. It's kind of where it all started for me. I've got so many links to the club. I've got so many good memories of when I first joined. Malky McCall handed me a bottle of port, my first game in the showers, that kind of thing. Quite old school, but yeah, I've got lots of good memories and lots of connections down here, so it was a no-brainer. The hopes for the season, this coming season, I think, we're just starting out, brand new season. Our main aim is to get the guys fit so we can have a squad fit for the whole season. I think that's one of the most important things that is in our head just now, is to just make sure that the guys are actually fit, battle-hardened, ready to take on the full season. And then on top of that, all the coaches just want these guys, this talented group of players, to play the best rugby they can play. I think you've seen glimpses of it last season and the season before. We just want to make sure we give them everything from the coaches' side so that they can play the best they can play. And that would be the hopes for the season.
Andrew Kelly, thank you very much.
Thank you all.